Hello, my friends. This is Coffee Talk. I hope you guys are bright enough. And water. I got my water. I love this thing. I know people have asked me what do I use. This is the one I use. It's my water bottle. It's 32 ounces. I get it from Walmart. I love it because it has the spout already, and I don't take in a lot of air. Just love it. Anyway, and I don't put ice in it. I didn't today because it's cold enough. Okay, to the question. Tell us why Atkins stopped working for you. Well, does any lifestyle, diet, whatever you want to call it, do they really stop working? Or is it that we stop working it? When I got married to Blue Eyes, I had gotten down to 147, and I'm going to show you a picture of him and I, and it's going to be right here. Hope I did that right. And I starved myself. I was doing the Atkins diet, and then I starved myself because I wanted to make sure I could get into my daughter's dress. That happened to be my daughter's dress. And then ended up getting the dress altered because I lost too much weight. And, you know, when I was on my honeymoon, I thought I could do all the bad stuff. I was eating waffles every day, which is carbs. Started putting more carbs in my body. Okay, guys, just plain and simple, I did not do it right. It's not that it didn't work for me. I stopped working it. So when I started to try and work it again, my metabolism had already been so messed up that it was hard for me to get back on the ball. And no matter what I did, I could not lose it. I was gaining it so rapidly. Within 2 months, I was back to almost 300 pounds, 260, 280. And so got kind of depressed. Couldn't figure it out. My husband, I know you guys have heard this story, but this is for the person that asked the question. And anyway, so he sent me to his doctor, which his doctor sent me to a gastric bypass doctor. They were actually very good friends, and heard my story and didn't want me to go back to 400 pounds. It was that obvious that it was not going to take me much longer to get to 400 pounds again. 487 is where I started. So gastric bypass came into my life, and I have been able to maintain it with work. It's not easy. Now, low carbing set a path for me. It helped me to know that low carbing is the best way for me. A lot of people believe in, moderation for everything, and I believe in that too. But for my body, I've already experienced that if I eat a little too many carbs, I gain weight. And I dump. So every time I sit to eat something, I make sure it is less than 20 carbs or right around 20, maybe 30 if it's all in a meal, but I don't push the limits. And I try to maintain the day between 40 and 60. Does that make sense? So if I go over 20, I know I'm going to dump. That's just something, at one sitting, I know I'm going to dump. And that's just my body. So, I hope I answered your question. And I wanted to do a review on an ice cream I found today. Yay, me! It's in the freezer. I forgot to get it. Hold on a minute. I don't know what my dogs are barking at. I'm sorry. But I don't know if you guys have seen this. Hope I'm showing it. I wish it would have given me all 3 flavors, but I could only get 1 flavor at a time, so I just got blueberry today. And so I thought I would taste this now And here's the stats. Okay. It's 100 calories for one. It's 19 carbs, but it has 1 fiber, 13 sugars, and 4 protein. Now I'm pushing it with the sugars and I'm pushing it with the carbs. But it's 18 carbs if you take that 1 fiber away. And it's 13 sugar, so I'm 3 over of what I'm supposed to have at one time. I kind of dump after 10. I've learned that the hard way. So let me just taste it, and I'll give you a review on it. I'm hoping it's a creamy texture. It is like ice cream. It is like ice cream. Now it's kind of also icy. Kind of both kind of together. Let me show you. Hey, it's close enough. And this is the kind of cup that I use if I am going to make my own ice cream. I only eat like about 1/4 of a cup, and that's what this is. That's what it looks like. Just by looking at it, I can tell you it's almost 1/4 of a cup. So good stuff. They have it vanilla, strawberry, and blueberry. And this was the blueberry. I kind of want to keep tasting it, so it doesn't taste like yogurt. It tastes like ice cream. I like it. It's good. Very good substitute. So, I would rate that as I'll buy again. Because regular ice cream will make me dump. And I do make my own ice cream. So, and you guys, you just go and find it on my videos. But anyway, I thought I'd share that. Someone wanted to see my Bloody Mary mix again. Because I did not share, I think you said something about carbs or something. Trying to get everything out of my refrigerator. I should have prepared this. It's already 7 minutes. Okay, this is the one that I buy. Alright? And I had to go to Winco today, and I went ahead and picked up another bottle, and this cost me $4 at Winco, but I know I've been picking it up for $2.98 at Walmart, so not sure what's going on there. But here's the stats. They're not bad stats, guys. 30 calories, and it's yummy, yummy, yummy if you like a tart and a heat at the same time. And it's 6 carbs because they have 1 fiber, 6 sugars, 1 protein. So you're doing good, 30 calories. And that is for 4 ounces. So to me, 4 ounces is a good deal. So this is what I like to, this is what we learn. We learn to modify the things that we like. They're not going to be perfect, like my quinoa. It's not rice, but it's to me, it's my substitute. My substitute. My substitute. You find good substitutes for what you're craving. And, of course, I don't put vodka in this. Maybe at Connie's I will. Maybe, we'll party and have a little bit of Bloody Mary mix. I don't know. I don't know, guys. But anyway, so those are the things that, you just find little heres and theres. And I love food hauls. Thank you guys so much for sharing your food hauls. And I hope I answered the question for the lady or the person that asked about the Atkins. I kind of find myself still doing the Atkins. Atkins is not all about meat, guys. It is about vegetables. It is about fruits and vegetables. It's just finding the right fruits. Like I do more berries because I learned that. Berries, pears, and apples. And it's usually the red apples have more sugar than the green apples. So things like that you end up learning, because I was on the Atkins for 3 years. Yeah, I lost 300 pounds. And then I ended up losing another 300 pounds. Guys, my story is so long. You would have had to have known me from the get-go to know my story. But I mean, I'm blessed to have this surgery, this tool that I keep working for me, and I could not have done it without it. I experienced that with the Atkins. I was doing good until I fell off the wagon. And you know what? This surgery has helped me to stay on the wagon, because some of us need assistance, just like my doctor told me. I was kind of scared because I didn't know what gastric bypass was at the time. And the fact that he told me, first he's, how they give you this list that you have to write, where you have to make the list of all the diets that you were on. And he said, you're showing me by writing all these, you've done every diet. So now let us prove to you that with your tool, you can do this. You need the extra assistance. So for all the ones that think that, they're scared about the gastric bypass, they're scared about gastric sleeve or the lap band, and they don't, they think that it's not going to work or whatever. I don't know, whatever your fears are. Some of us, we need that extra assistance. But with the assistance, you still have to work it. It's not going to melt off. You'll have to work it. Some of us, some people that I have known, have not had to do very much to lose their weight after gastric bypass, which is wonderful. It's the maintaining. That's the trick. That's the trick. I'm trying this new lip. I don't think I like it. Anyway, so again, sorry for all the rambling. Hope I helped today, and I'll be back. Bye for now. Keep the questions coming. Send them to my inbox, though, okay? That way, your question is private. I love you, and I'll be back.